Hey everybody, Eagle Run 23 here. Today we're diving in to the wild world of ammo prices. It's April 2025, and whether you're a range rat, a hunter, a stockpiler, planning for the apocalypse, you have no doubt noticed that prices have definitely been shifting. But what is driving it? Are we doomed to pay more? Is there anything you can do? Stick around. I've got a scoop for you, plus some links to the best deals I can find right now down in the description. So double check that subscribe button and let's get started. So it's April of 2025. Prices have been on a roller coaster since the pandemic, and so far this year it's been no exception. Big players like Winchester, they kicked off 2025 with a 5 to 15% price hike. They're blaming the rising costs of copper and lead and all of the stuff that goes into making a bullet go off when you pull the trigger. So, supply chain stuff, I'm not really buying it. Are we still recovering? I'm not really buying it. But there's also things like imports, restrictions, military demand. Sometimes that leaves us kind of with the leftovers here. But here's the kicker: with production ramping up stateside, there is hope. So I don't really think that we're ever going to see those 2019 prices that we drool over. But across the board, there is some stability. Stability-ish prices happening with a slightward up creep. So let's break it down caliber by caliber. Up first is the king of the handguns, the 9mm. Right now, bulk FMJ 115, 124 grain. That's floating around 20 to 25 cents a round. I have not seen a 19, but I've seen some 20s and some 21. So that's pretty solid. Some of the cases you're looking at 200 to 230. Usually you're going to buy 9mm in a case of 1,000. So that's the cheapest I've seen in a while. Got some links for those down below. I reported back in the fall that we were looking at some increases. That definitely happened. I hope you bought then because it really hasn't gone down anymore. But demand is steady, especially for those concealed carry, range day type scenarios. But again, if you want the best deal, the link's down below in the description. I've linked up with a couple of companies, and I'll share all that down below with you there. But first, your AR-15's favorite friend, the 5.56. Bulk 55 grain FMJ, that's the standard. We're seeing 44 to 54 cents a round. Green tip M855, a little bit higher, more like 60, 70 cents a round. No more $8 boxes like we drooled over in the pre-pandemic days. With those price hikes, 60 cents might be the new norm, especially with what happens overseas. And the 308 Winchester, that's the next main round we're going to cover. Hunter, precision shooter territory, but we can still plink some 308. I've not seen it below 70 cents a round. So 70 to 90, under $1. That's your bulk FMJ stuff, 150 grain. The premium stuff, the hunting stuff, that's going to be more like $1.25 up to $1.75. So 400 rounds are going to cost you 300 bucks or so. Bonus round in this video, I cannot forget the 22 LR Plinking Champion. I didn't really dig deep into it earlier, but it's definitely always worth a shout out. Bulk 22, I've seen it as low as 5 or 6 cents a round. 6 to 8 cents a round is kind of the normal. And don't sleep on that standard velocity CCI. For most people, myself included, it is really one of the most accurate ones. Still very affordable, but slightly higher in the uptick over 2024. It's less affected by military demand and whatever else is going on out there. Now, on the list down below, you'll see some of my other favorite calibers, Grendel, 8.6 Blackout, some things like that. I kind of wanted to specialize on the prepper rounds for this, but a lot of those hunting calibers, I've got those listed out there as well, and you may see some other deals when you're creeping around on a couple of those links. You may see some other stuff that you like. All right, so there you have it, April 25. 9mm 20 25 cents a round, 5.56 44 to 54 cents a round, 308 as low as 70. I don't know that I have any 70 deals on there, but I've seen them recently. And 22 LR is holding steady. If you're following the trends, buy buy some now and you'll probably wish you'd bought more later type thing. But that's what we found for the cheapest stuff out there. If you've scored some cheap ammo, I'd love to hear your story down below. Let us know where you found it so we can all get in on it. If you don't have a friend who's out there shopping the deals, sometimes you can find some deals when you're driving around. But for the most part, a lot of these deals are at these online places, and a couple of the links I have for you here also have free shipping, which is phenomenal. So stay safe and keep shooting, and I'll keep updating this list so that you can always find the best prices on ammo. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.